This integral of 1 minus cos x over 1 plus cos x is most professors' favorite question to put in exam because students end up wasting so much time to figure out how to integrate this. However, it is very easy to integrate. Remember, in integration, there is no division rule of integration like we have in differentiation. There is no such rule in integration. Okay. So in order to integrate this, we will have to convert it to a function that is easily integrable. In order to do that, we use some trigonometric identities. Okay. Specifically, we use half angle formula of trigonometry. Whenever you see 1 minus cos 2 theta, remember that 1 minus cos 2 theta is 2 sine square theta. Remember that the angle becomes half, which is why these are called half angle identities or half angle formulas. Whenever you see 1 plus cos 2 theta, it is 2 cos square theta, and angle from the left hand side to right hand side becomes half. Once you apply that identity, that 1 minus cos x is going to look like 2 sine square. That angle was x, it will become half, so it will become x by 2 by applying this identity. Divide by 2, and we can apply this 1 plus cos identity. This will become 2 cos square. That angle is going to again become half, so x by 2 with respect to x. That 2 and 2 will now get cancelled, and we will have integration of sine square x by 2 divided by cos square x by 2. This is going to become tan square x by 2 with respect to x. Remember, for tan square theta, there is no direct formula available, but what we do is we convert that tan square into sec square, because we know that 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta. So if we subtract 1 on both the sides, we have tan square theta is equal to sec square theta minus 1. So this is going to become integration of sec square x by 2 minus 1. Why do we convert it to sec square? Because we know integration of sec square x by 2 is nothing but tan x by 2. Okay. So we can just give that integral to both of the terms. So we have integration of sec square x by 2 with respect to x minus integration of 1 with respect to x. Now, integration of sec square x by 2 is nothing but tan x by 2. Remember, you don't need to do u substitution here. What you can just do is divide by the coefficient of x. The coefficient of x here is half. So just divide by coefficient of x, which is half. Okay. Remember, in integration, you always divide by the coefficient of x. It's exactly opposite of differentiation. In differentiation, you multiply by coefficient of x. It is called chain rule. But in integration, we divide by coefficient of x. Okay. Minus integral of 1 with respect to x is nothing but x. Plus, let's add the constant of integration c. Okay. Now we can just clean this up a little bit, and this will become this 2 is in denominator's denominator can come in numerator. So this will become 2 tan x by 2 minus x plus c, and that is your final result. I hope that makes sense.